Okay, good afternoon. This is Debbie Davis. It is July 30th, 2025. Okay, so I had to get out of this last place because I did not trust this woman landlord. Okay, like I said, you have to be really careful. These things on Craigslist and, different things. And I'm trying to clear up these things in South Dakota, but it is a very serious issue in South Dakota, which I'll talk more about. But I wanted to do just a quick video today and remind people of this verse in Luke 20, 17, 18, and 19. Okay, Jesus was specifically talking about the Masons, I believe, in this verse. Okay, you know how the Masons call themselves stone builders, but yet there's no links. I've been doing these videos. There's really no links that they were actually connected to the real stone masons in Europe, because the Freemasonry started in Britain, and there doesn't seem to be a connection between the real stone builders. But when he speaks specifically about these people, these Masons right here in these verses, he said, and Jesus looked at them and said, "What then is it that is written? The stone that the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone." In other words, he's the chief cornerstone that they have rejected. And he's specifically talking about the Masons here. Whoever, and then he goes on to say, "Whomever falls on that stone will be broken, but on whomever it falls, it will grind them to powder." You're not on the real rock. The real rock is Jesus, and you're just completely missing the point. You've missed the point. And the chief priest and the scribes that very hour sat to lay hands on him, but they feared the people, for they knew he, Jesus, had spoken this parable against them. So basically, he's probably saying that the Pharisees were Masons. So this is how long this Freemasonry has been around. The Pharisees were asked him in the temple. They were so jealous of him preaching in the temple when he was very young that they said, "By what authority are you saying and doing these things?" And and he had to be really careful in how he answered it, because they were always, basically, the point is, they were always questioning him, because they were all about teaching the law, and they're not this is the Son of God. And so where do I get my authority? From God himself, my Father, the one who sent me. Okay. So anyway, I am so fed up with these Masons, and they have rejected Jesus, and they have gone on this route. And it says that they will, whoever the stone falls, it will grind them to powder. So, literally, there's a decree against them. So I'm decreeing this tonight. These Masons, I'm decreeing that your rejection is going to get you, this rejection of Christ is only going to condemn you. It says right here. So, I'm just decreeing this tonight, because this is the time we are in, and these Masons, they have rejected God, and most of them they're not going to change their mind. It's been so many years, it's generational, and I don't feel like it's going to just be like, it's too much of a stronghold. So anyway, I just decree this tonight. These verses, I just decree these verses, and ask for God to help us in these times right now, in Jesus' name. Okay.